Hi YouTubers. This is my first day trying the diethylpropion that I was prescribed by my physician. It is an appetite suppressant. It is in the amphetamine family. I haven't had any side effects thus far. I started taking it at approximately 8:30 this morning. So my day went like this. I woke up around maybe 6:30 or so. And then I went to the gym at 7. And I worked out at the gym for about 45 minutes. I did 15 minutes on the stairs and 15 minutes on the elliptical, and then I also did 15 minutes on the treadmill. And I did that because I woke up early this morning and I was like, well, instead of just going back to sleep, which I usually try to lay that back down and I never go back to sleep, so I was like, I might as well just take my ass to the gym. So anyway, I felt really good about that. I've been doing the wrap in Abilene. I watch a lot of people on YouTube, and I've been seeing a lot of progress with people that do this. And I know a lot of people say it doesn't work or whatever, but I've seen people that it's worked on, so I'm going to see if it'll shrink my belly too. I have started a pretty regular exercise regimen. I work out 4 to 5 times a week. I go for 7, so I usually miss 2 days. So I think 5 is pretty good. And we do a pretty strenuous exercise. Ebony and I do a lot of cardio, a lot of strength training and weightlifting. And I've been noticing a lot of changes or whatever. The reason I went and got put on the pill is because I felt like I wasn't losing it fast enough. So this is supposed to help with appetite suppressing and also to give you a little bit more energy. And I may ask him, for like some B12 injections as well. Anyway, so about my obesity. I'm chubby, and I've been chubby all my life, ever since I was a baby. I think I came out like 9 pounds. But I've gotten down to maybe like the smallest I've ever been was like a size 11, but I was still like 145 pounds, and that was the day I graduated high school. Now I have not been that small in a very long time, and I probably will never get back down to 145, but I do plan on being a considerable amount smaller than I am now. And I'm trying to make the changes in my life so that I can achieve that goal, and I'm sure that I will achieve that goal. I've fallen off the wagon a few times, but just like anything, you just gotta keep trying until you get it. I've had to try a few things in my life as far as even my career. It took me a long time. I was taking all these entrance exams, and I just wouldn't quite get there, and then finally one day I got in, and then once I got in, I finished. So hopefully my weight loss journey will be the same way. Maybe this will be my final time, and I'll be able to make some changes in my life. So anyway, I'm trying to document this journey. I am not a unhealthy chubby person. My blood pressure runs anywhere from 100 over like 65. The highest it'll be is when I'm in pain, and that's like 120 over 80. The average blood pressure is about 120 over 80. So mine runs a little bit lower than that. My pulse is fine. My blood sugar is fine. I've never been told that I've had high cholesterol. I don't have PCOS. I don't have a thyroid condition. I've been tested for all that, and all those tests have come back normal. The only thing that one doctor told me that I may have was metabolic syndrome, which just means that you have truncal obesity. So, and I don't have that either, probably. So, and another thing, I don't eat all day. Like, it's not like I just eat constantly or something like that. I think it's more that I don't eat enough. Like, working in my field, you know, you have 12-hour shifts a lot of times. I don't anymore because I work from home, but before I did. And so it would be times where, you know, I might not eat all day long, but I was still gaining weight. So what I come to the conclusion is my body cannot go into a starvation mode. So with this diet or this lifestyle change, this cleansing, hopefully this, because we're eating, you know, he has us eating so much, you know, to kickstart my metabolism, and, you know, and along with this working out, you know, I'll, you know, burn more calories as well. So, I think I have a pretty good plan, going so far. I just gotta, you know, implement this plan. What else? I don't know if I said what I ate today. Well, okay, so for breakfast, I had egg whites with spinach. I had an apple, like one of those Fuji apples, which I didn't think I like apples, but the doctor said you're supposed to have an apple in the morning with this cleansing thing. And when I was at the grocery store, this lady was like, get these Fuji apples. So I got the Fuji apples, and it really was pretty good. I mean, I still don't like apples, but it wasn't so bad. I thought I was going to throw it up. And then I had 32 ounces of water. And so for lunch, I had, you know, like the iceberg lettuce bag or whatever. And then I put some spinach in that. And I had like a little bit of low-fat cheese sprinkled, sharp cheddar. And that Asian vinaigrette ginger dressing is so good. And some shrimp that I had sauteed in some lemon, a little bit of butter, and I seasoned it with that Old Bay seasoning, just like a little bit of the Old Bay seasoning. And I put that together, and I had some cucumber that had been soaked in vinegar. Also, I before I went to the doctor, I was doing this Bragg's vinegar with the apple cider vinegar. So I want to continue doing that too, because I was noticing that my stomach was going down. And it might be because I've been working out too, but whatever. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing to make sure that I keep having this momentum. What else? And another thing, I'm going to try to make sure that I don't let anybody sabotage, you know, my progress or whatever. And that's happened to me before, like as far as losing weight. Somebody'll be like, well, you know, that doesn't work, or they'll want to take me out to eat, you know, or they want me to go to a party, you know, where they got like all this good food. Well, you know, I just haven't got there yet. So it's like, you know, I kind of become, when I get like this, or if I'm trying to make changes as far as my weight goes, until I get the willpower, it's like I have to be kind of like a recluse, you know. I can't really go anywhere where, you know, it's going to be really good food, you know, because I want some. And you know, I know they say that you don't have to overindulge or whatever, but if you've been eating salad and shit all week, and then somebody has something that I like to eat, I'm gonna want some. So I just rather just not be around it. This weekend I'm going to a birthday party on Saturday, and what I plan on doing is just bringing my own food choices or whatever, and seeing how that works. And I probably won't do that, but if I do, you know what I'm saying, if I do indulge, I'm going to try to make sure I drink a lot of water. And then I'm going to also work out on Sunday. Because we're going to do it like a sip and paint, which, you know, I'll probably have a glass of wine. I'm not really a heavy drinker anyway, but, you know, this whole clean, not really clean eating, but eating healthier. I don't want to sabotage it too greatly at the beginning. What else? Oh, like most people, like in my family, are very encouraging. Like my mom, my sister, and even my brother-in-law. He can be a dick sometimes, but he's he works out with me at the gym, and we went on diets and stuff together. My mom's very encouraging. Like, you know, if she knows I'm trying to eat right, if she makes dinner, and if she makes, like, you know, some food that I shouldn't eat, she'll always have like a healthier choice for me, which I really appreciate. Love you, moms. Well, anyway, I guess I could do like a before picture. So I'll have for my own records or whatever. So I have something to compare to. Like, I have stuff that I can compare to, because like when I take pictures, that's how you kind of know when you have gained weight, or if you are not. Like, I feel like I have, you know, pretty good self-esteem or whatever, and I feel like I'm comfortable in my own body, but at the same time I'm not, because, and I was talking to Ebony about this, like, if you're comfortable in your own shell, it doesn't matter like who takes pictures, and you don't have to take pictures at a certain angle. Anybody can take a snapshot, and because, you know, you have the body that you're supposed to have, or, you know, a body that you like, you don't really care. But when you get to a certain size, you start taking selfies only, and I've got there. So I want to get to where I don't have to do selfies anymore all the time. Like I said, I don't have a low self-esteem, but I am, you know, unhappy with my size. So right now I'm trying to do something about it. I guess that's it. I guess I could do this little before thing or whatever. I don't know how to. I'm new to this whole YouTube stuff, so I don't know how to edit or do anything like that. So my YouTube video is going to be messed up for a little while until I figure this thing out.